everybody. This is Skeet.
My name is Moshin Mikey.
Rock and Roll Roundtable.
Yes, our good friends at Moshman Media with another lovely presentation for you.
This week, rapid fire 20 questions.
Rapid fire 20 questions. We're not going to focus so much on the rapid, but we just want to do first thing comes to your mind. And, being in the second year, over 100 episodes now, we don't talk about ourselves a lot. We really don't. We don't, give people a lot of general ideologies of what we believe in. We just kind of talk about music, and it's the same thing with this. It's going to be about music, all the questions, but it's more of a personal. Let people know about us personally. Exactly. Spill it all out there. So, yeah, I think it's going to be fun. We don't know the questions. I don't know his. He don't know mine. So should be an interesting take because some of these questions, we're going to know the obvious answer probably, but other ones are going to be like the shock value of really. Oh, I didn't know that. So that's what we're looking for. It's just a little fun thing to get to know your host, your co-host a little better, maybe overall. And it's a fun thing for us to do, and we're decided to video it. That's basically it. So, yeah, I'd say you want to ask the first question. I'll give you the honors of asking the first question.
Okay. Mikey Brown, best lyricist.
The best lyricist. Wow, that's a banger out of the top. Ah, man, I gotta say Eddie Vedder, probably.
Really?
Yeah, I think the songs that he writes is very, very well done, very well put together. So even though I don't love all the things they sing about, the way he puts them in, yeah, I like that. So
Nice. Okay.
all right, number one for you. What band makes you change the channel immediately if you hear it on the radio?
Uh, country. Any country.
Okay.
Any country.
That's fair.
Pick
Fair
a
enough.
country
Fair
band.
enough.
That'll be. I just yeah. Most country. How about that?
Okay. That sounds fair. Sounds fair.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Yeah, I'm gotta stay on top of this. Okay, here we go. Uh King Diamond or Merciful Fate?
Ooh. Merciful Fate musically, King Diamond theatrically and conceptually. So the
What?
concept and the albums, lyrics of the albums, the stories, King Diamond, but musically, I think Merciful Fate had a little better.
This is and this or that. Which?
Well, if I have to choose, it's King Diamond, just because I know him better.
Okay.
Yeah.
King Diamond over Merciful. Okay, no problem.
Yeah.
Number two for me.
This one should be probably going to be an easy one for you, but your favorite guitar solo of all time.
Oh, fuck. Van Halen, Drop Dead Legs.
Okay. I knew it was Van Halen. I just wait and see which one. All right.
Who is the best vocalist you've seen live?
Tatiana from Gender, hands down. Hands down.
Okay,
Absolutely. And yeah, there's some great vocalists out there I've seen, but to sound exactly like the record and be that diverse, definitely Tatiana. Number three. Okay, what this is gonna get you maybe. What song makes you tear up every time you hear it? There's one that gets you in the feels the most.
Who Wants to Live Forever by Queen?
Yeah, very. That's a different choice than I kind of expected. That's all right though. That's different. Yeah, that's one I didn't expect.
Okay. Uh,
All right.
best concert you attended in the 80s?
In the 80s,
In the 80s.
Metallica, Queensryche, and Suicidal Tendencies at Hera Arena, 1988.
Wow. Specific. God damn, that's pretty good.
Yes, it was, and Justice for All tour, I believe, and Mind Crime had not come out yet, I don't think, or had been out,
Oh,
but they weren't on the Mind Crime tour yet. They were
okay.
still opening. Yeah,
Oh, wow.
but
Wow.
yeah, three legendary bands all at once.
Wow.
Yeah, it was
Man,
great.
I'd have liked to seen that one.
Yeah, it was
Yeah.
awesome. Okay, number 4 for you. Your favorite vocalist and why?
We can't do a skip. Uh
There ain't no rules. If you need to skip, we can skip, but we'll have to come back to it.
God damn.
The stumper.
Yeah, I know that.
Ah.
That's a dick move. Uh, shit. I I, I almost want to go with Jeff Tate, since you brought up Queensryche,
I won't argue that by any means, but
or oh shit, uh, Journey,
Steve or Arnell?
Steve Perry, or yeah, it's kind of a toss up, and
Okay.
it's just because of how they actually sing and how their voices are. I mean, I could have thrown Freddie in there because I really like Freddie, but I'm gonna go with something a little more.
Well, yeah, I wasn't allowed to choose Merciful
Yeah,
Fate and
yeah,
King
yeah.
Diamond, so
Okay,
you
all
got to
right.
pick one.
Steve Perry. I'll go Steve
Okay,
Perry.
that's a good choice. I like that. It's good.
Uh, vinyl, cassette, or CD?
CD for me. It just made it easier. You didn't have to flip it over in any way. You didn't have to mess with it. You put it on, it plays through. I'm a simplistic person. It's easy for me.
Okay.
Okay, this one, you can pick the song or the band on this one. But what's your most embarrassing guilty pleasure, band or song? That if people knew about it, would laugh at you, that you really dig this band or this song.
Probably Duran Duran. I
Okay.
liked Duran Duran back in the day before I really got into a lot of hard rock. So that'll probably always be the one that they might give me shit about, but I don't give a fuck. So
Yeah, yeah. That's a good attitude to have. Good attitude.
all right, number 6. What famous artist that has passed would you like to interview for an hour? Out of anybody that's left us, who would be the one you would want to do an interview with and sit down and talk to for an hour?
That's past. I would love to get in the mind of Kurt Cobain just
Really?
to understand what he was going through that made him so, you know, yeah, at the end. I would just like to know if it was just the addiction. It would be a good question for Lane Staley too, but I think Kurt was more influential for me. So yeah, I would just want to know what he went through and why he that last album or so, what was going through his mind. So it'd be an interesting hour for me.
Nice.
Yeah. Okay, number 6 for you. Favorite album from the 21st century. So nothing pre 2000. What is your favorite album in the last 25 years? That's tougher, isn't it?
Yeah.
It is. It's a tough one. I thought
God,
that.
you're fucking slamming me. I'm actually going to go Dark Tower by Burning Witches.
Okay. Fair
I,
enough.
I, 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 I seem to go to that one for more newer rock. That seems to
Okay.
pop up a lot when I want to hear something a little bit newer, even though it's a few years old now. But yeah, that'll be the one.
All right.
All right, number 7, best song by Rush.
Ooh, Rush. There's so many. Ah, for the storyline and everything, the groove of the song and the musicianship and everything, I'm gonna go Red Barchetta.
Oh, nice,
Yeah, just because I like the song about the uncle's farm, and it's so laid back, and I could see the car driving on a country road when I listen to that song. So yeah, that'd be it for me.
nice.
Okay, this one you kind of gave away already, so
Uh-oh.
it'll still count, but it's like the least like genre of music. It's absolutely probably country for you, as you said earlier, but there might be worse one.
All
Least
right,
like
all right, all
genre.
right. Yeah, it's gonna be country probably, and it's not gonna be old school country. I think it's gonna be more modern country. I
That I can agree with. Yeah.
I do like some of the older country. It's not. I don't hate it. I don't really hate country overall, but I just a lot of it's cookie cutter. I mean, there's still some rock bands that kind of fall into that cookie cutter thing where I just go, eh, eh. But
Yeah.
I would say it's newer country. It's got to be newer
Okay.
country for me.
Uh,
Sorry.
I don't disagree. I don't disagree with newer country.
Okay. Let's see. Bon Scott or Brian Johnson?
Bon Scott, 1,000,000%.
Okay.
I was really late coming to ACDC, and Brian Johnson was already in the spot when I really started listening to him. But I'd rather go back to the back stuff. That's where I really liked ACDC. Now, it took me a long time to get there, but yeah, I respect Brian Johnson a lot, and I do like a lot of the stuff. But man, Bon Scott was a different animal. Just had something about him. So yeah. All right, number 8 for me. What performer do you just not get the hype that everybody loves? Who does everybody in the world seem to love, and you just say I don't get it. I just don't understand this.
uh Aaron Lewis from Stain.
The what from? Well, I didn't hear it.
Aaron Lewis from Stained.
Oh, okay.
And
Yeah,
and again, it's not that I just he's okay, but a lot of people are just like that, or maybe Jelly Roll.
yeah.
I don't.
I thought.
Maybe a little bit more Jelly Roll than Aaron Lewis. I don't get it. I mean, he's good and everything, but there's so many other. I mean, Chris Stapleton is. I like his stuff way better than I like Jelly Rolls, and I think
Okay.
they're kind of comparable. So
Yeah,
I'm
yeah,
like, why doesn't he get more love? Why is it all Jelly? I don't know.
yeah.
There
I
you go.
get you. Yep.
Okay. The Kiss Army's going to appreciate this one. Best Kiss album after the 70s.
After the
After the 70s.
Ooh, that's a tough one. Uh, I'm probably going to have to go with Lick It Up, really.
Really?
Because, yeah, I didn't really dig Animalize as much. And after that, I fell off until we did our shows about them as
Yeah.
far as listening to them hardcore. But Lick It Up, I was still a giant Kiss Army guy.
Okay.
It didn't disappoint me. Even, Vinnie Vincent was new and it was pretty daggone cool. So, yeah, I'll say Lick It Up.
Very good.
This one's a little more personal, but it's
Oh.
still music related.
Okay.
The favorite show that you personally ever played as a musician?
Ah, fuck. Probably the show at the brewery where Steve got up and we had him singing the song with us.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. The Blitzkrieg Bop song.
The
The
Blitzkrieg
Blitzkrieg
Bop
Bop show.
song, and the
Yeah.
guy that runs sound got up. That was probably one. I think everything about that show was just we were on point. We sounded good, and he got up and we knocked that out, and it was just like, yeah, that was probably one of the coolest shows.
Cool. Very cool.
All right, number 10. Make a modern supergroup with members of bands from 2010 and up. So just give me
2010,
give me four members of bands that would make a supergroup for you after 2010.
that started after 2010 or just relevant after
Any band
2010?
after 2010. So I'm going
Okay.
with the newer guys
All
or
right. So you
gals.
knew, I would say absolutely 1,000%. It's going to be Tatiana on vocals.
Okay.
It's going to be two from Sleep Token on the drums. Uh, I'm gonna go. I don't know his name, but I'm gonna go the dude from Royal Blood on bass slash guitar. But he's not going to be the guitar player. He's going to be the bass player with the guitar abilities.
Okay.
And then my last one for the guitar player. That's a tough one, man, because there's so many good guitar players out. Holy crap! I'm just trying to think of bands after 2010, and I'm just like, uh, 2010 and up. Guitar player. I know there's some I'm missing. Just not thinking because I don't want to use the same guy from like Ginger because that's like copping out. Man, I don't know. The guitar players got me baffled from 2010 up. Uh, I don't know. I can't think of any guitar players. It's like escaping my brain right now. Trying to go modern. Because there's not that many guitar players that are like extravagant anymore. Everybody's a band now. So it's like I don't even know. I'll go. He didn't start after 2010. Uh, yeah, I'll throw the guy from. I'll throw the guy from Spirit Box. I don't know his name,
Okay.
but I'll have him be my guitar player because I can't. I really don't know guitar players by name anymore in modern era. So yeah, Spirit Box, Ginger, Royal Blood, and Sleep Token combination.
Okay.
All right, number 10 for you. Worst concert experience.
Oh,
One that just the music was either crap or the whole dang thing was just a train wreck. You didn't like the music or the venue or the sound or something like that.
Shit. The worst?
Yeah.
Well, you're
This one
hitting
you
me with
just
a lot of fucking negatives today, Mr. Brown.
well, no, it's just, you gotta know them because everybody knows favorites. We talk about them all the time. We don't know really know
Uh,
the work.
uh,
We don't usually promote negativity. This is just personal opinions here.
uh, fuck. I'm gonna go, uh, 2015, Motley Crue, The End. So
Okay.
I've really never gone to where it was a total fucking train wreck. I mean, there's been a couple shows that I might go to where might have had sound issues, and that was probably one of them.
Okay.
That uh, Alice Cooper came out, the band, the sound was fucking excellent. So I was already on a fucking high from catching a real good fucking Cooper set, and I was, last. It was supposed to be the last show for Motley, and basically the sound guy was like dropping the fucking ball for the first two songs. So
Yeah.
the sound was all over, and it probably the third song they finally got stuff dialed in and settled down, but it was kind of a shit show for that first two songs.
Yeah.
So
I
that
get
was probably the worst experience. And it wasn't nothing on them because the rest of their show, everybody sounded good. It was, their last show, so that's
yeah.
probably about the worst of it.
Okay.
All right. Number 11. Who was the heaviest sounding hair metal band?
Heaviest metal hair metal band, huh?
Heaviest sounding hair metal band. If you picked
Ah.
all the hair metal bands, who do you think had the heaviest sound in that fucking era of the hair bands?
Well, it's tricky because a lot of them had really heavy guitars and stuff, but the vocals would kind of cancel them out with the harmonies. But I'm gonna go Dokken
Really?
just because of Lynch and Mick Brown back there and Pilson. They were all like true great players, and they didn't really go over the top like crazy flailing effects. It was just more in your face kind of stuff. It was down between them and Warrant because I really liked Warrant, but because they had a sneaky heavy to them back in the day. But I just think Dokken probably had a little
Okay.
more angst.
Nice.
Number 11 for me. Who would you want to meet? If you could meet anybody, who would you want to meet the most out of all your heroes musically?
That's still around or is gone?
Yeah. This make it realistic. Like if you could meet him tomorrow, who would it be?
Angus.
Yeah, that'd be cool. Yeah.
I,
It's
I, I would actually
pretty
like
cool.
to sit down and just have an honest how you do in conversation with Angus to just kind of be like, you know, all the years that you've been playing, that would probably be the one. Angus.
That's very cool. All right. Yeah.
All right, number 12. Would Nirvana still be around and relevant if Kurt hadn't died?
No. I think Dave would have split eventually like he did. I think Kurt would have been I think he would have wanted to do more stranger stuff on his own. Not so much. He would have went off like the movie Rockstar a little bit, where at the end he goes off and does cafes and shit like that. I could see Kurt doing that for artistic reasons. Dave going for the glory, and Chris, he just doing indie kind of music that he does. I think it would have ended up the same. I think they would have had a few more years though. I think they would have got canceled out by like metalcore probably when it hit, but they would have had a few more years. But
Okay.
uh, what instrument for you, number 12? What instrument do you regret not learning for the hell of it? I mean, is there an instrument that you regret that you just said, I need to learn how I want to learn how to play this and just haven't done it?
Drums.
Yeah. Okay. I could see that.
Yeah, I think I would have really enjoyed. I mean, I've messed around with it, but I never really took it seriously. I mean, I know it's hard. It's hard. It's hard to do everything
Yeah.
all at once and keep it
Coordination.
all
Yeah.
synced up. So, drum. I would go with drums.
Okay.
All right. Here. It's kind of odd, but who would make the best Prince of Darkness now that Ozzy has passed? Who do you think would kind of take up that role? Since the Prince of Darkness, there's only one, but who do you think could kind of slide into that whole mystique he had as the Prince of Darkness?
Well, I think that in a different way they could do it, but it's already kind of started. Like you talk with the mystique and all that stuff. Uh, but it's down to two, and I really don't. I'm trying to think which one would probably fit better. I could say Vessel from Sleep Token because he's got the mystique. Nobody knows who he really is. Apparently, he wears the makeup all the time. But I'm going to go with Tobias Forge from
Okay,
Ghost, except for the fact that he doesn't sing the doomy, gloomy kind of music. But either did Ozzy at the end. So I think Tobias would be he would fit in with the music they do now, the Satanized albums, and yeah. So I'm gonna say Tobias Forge. So
okay.
13 for you. The most underrated ballad of all time.
Underrated ballad.
One. Yeah, like well, all the hits, and everybody loves the mainstays. But which one? There's a ballad out there somewhere that you just think didn't get enough attention. You think it's great.
Fuck. Uh,
I have one. I had one. That's why I heard it on my playlist the other day, and that's
uh,
what made me think of this question.
watching, waiting. I think that's the title from Extreme.
Extreme, yeah, that's the title.
Is that what it is? Is that the
There's
title?
a watch. There's a watching, waiting, and
Yeah, I would say that one. Let me make sure.
uh,
Yes, watching, waiting. That one.
yeah. For
Yeah,
me,
that was cool.
shits and giggles. This for me because I don't think you got the same question over there. So mine is "The Price" by Twisted Sister.
Oh,
I always
nice.
really dug that song, and it's like I
Yeah,
didn't.
yeah. That's
It,
that's that was a good one.
it didn't get lumped in with the ballads, the top ballads like it should have. So, yeah,
Nice. Yeah, that's a great tune though. Yeah,
yeah, it is. It's really
yeah, it is. Uh Number 14. Beatles or Elvis?
good. For me, it's Elvis. Um, More groundbreaking, more diverse. The Beatles, you had to be in that frame. You just had to be like a pop rock fan. Elvis, you could be gospel, country, rock, rockabilly, uh, washboard and spoons. He could do it all. And the performer aspect. He was much better performer in every aspect than any of the Beatles ever were. So,
All
and he's the
right.
king for a reason. He's the true king of rock and roll. Number 14. This one's like a reverse of the earlier question, but it's different. What song comes on that makes you smile immediately? Just like instantaneous good mood. It's like, oh yes, yeah, and bob the head, the smiling, the happiness, if any does.
Shoot to Thrill, AC/DC. That one always. I'm like, yeah, nice.
Okay, yeah, that's fair.
All right. Who is your most underrated band?
Oh, society wise, we know it's Ginger, but I'm not going to do that because they're gaining popularity. So my under this one's going to come as a crazy shock to a lot of people. And I'll go back to the hair bands on this one. A band I really didn't think to get the love, and I'm going to have fortunate to see them soon. I think it's Trickster.
Really?
Trickster had so many good songs, dude. It's like for hair metal. Now, if I guess if you want an overall the most underrated band of everybody, that's a tougher one. Uh, God, trying to think of a band that I really dig that nobody really cared about, but man, Trickster was for hair metal for sure. Uh, I'm gonna stick. I'm gonna say Trickster overall. There was something about their. It was one of those. There was one of those make me feel happy bands. So I didn't think they got enough love.
Good deal.
All right. Number 15, right? Is that where we're at?
Yep.
Desert Island. You're on a desert island. You can have one band entire discography at your disposal with unlimited supply of batteries in a boombox. What band are you taking with you that you'll never get tired of?
Van Halen.
I kind of figured it was,
The whole, all
yeah,
their works.
everything.
Yep, it's
So
got to
I
be
figured
Van Halen.
it was Van Halen, Motley Crue, or AC/DC. I didn't know
Yeah,
which one you were going to have, but
yeah, that's just where we were going to have to go. Number 16. Who did the best cover song?
best cover song of all time. This one I have thought about because I don't even know, it might be on my list, but I don't know for sure. But for me, it's weird because the first thing that pops in my head, and that's what we're doing with the rapid fire, was the Ataris with Boys of Summer.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, I don't know why. I just that just always gets me. It's like very well done cover. It's different.
Hell yeah.
Uh oh, here's an interesting one. What would you rather at this point in your life, at this point in time right now, would you rather have a be a one hit wonder, or an enhanced content creator on YouTube and Rumble?
One hit wonder.
One hit wonder, yeah. I always posed that to myself, and I was like, I don't know, that'd be rough. All right.
Yep. I'll always go with the one hit wonder.
All right.
All right. Best and worst of the big four thrash. So who was the
Oh, best
best and
and the
who was the
worst.
worst?
I'm a Megadeth guy. I think Megadeth's the best. Uh, but boy, it's a hard one to pick who's last out of that group. Uh, just personal preference, and it's nothing against them because they're top four. But my number four would probably be Slayer at this point.
Really?
I mean, they had all those great albums early, but there's some albums I didn't care for, and I think Metallica and Anthrax have more steady bodies of work.
Okay.
Anthrax would probably be number two, just because
Okay.
I think Metallica fell out of the thrash, and the Megadeth and Anthrax never really did. So
Okay.
that'd be it for me.
All right.
All right, the next one for you is the best. This is the best experience as a fanboy. Like when you met somebody or went to a show and got to see them up close, who was you like just giddy about, and you got the fanboy more than you've ever done in your life? Whether it's meeting them or just being real close to them, you just you'll never forget it.
George Lynch.
I could see that. Yeah, I
Yeah.
could see that very much.
And got to meet him twice. So that was
Yeah.
cool. That was cool. All right. Who is the best artist you've seen live? So we had a couple similar
Oh.
ones today.
Yeah, the best artist I've ever seen live. I
Yes.
mean, modern day, it was the second Ginger show, but all the festivals are in there. But overall, I gotta say Kiss, the Alive 2 tour, my first
Okay.
show ever as a kid. So yeah, that with all the fanfare and the blowing shit up and the moving platforms and all that, just from even now it'd be cool, but 40 years ago, whatever the hell it was, even cooler. So yeah, that's got to be it.
Okay.
All right, now what? Are we on number 18 now?
Yep.
I'm getting lost on the numbers. Oh, the hottest, in your opinion, hottest female artist in the world, as far as just hard rock and metal. Just put hard rock and metal. This girl that you just drool over. It's like, but it's still related to music, but it's a little more personal.
Are we going looks or talent? Come on, man. You're killing me
It's
here.
looks. This is for
Oh,
looks.
this is
It's
just
very
purely you want me to just
purely look.
go pure
Yeah.
no nothing about her talent, just the
No,
most
no.
beautiful artist
Yep.
ever.
Yep. Yep. The talent's very opinionated, so is looks, but they're all music related. They got a different look to
Oh,
them.
dude, you're killing me here. Uh Shakira.
Uh,
if you
uh,
want me to pick Shakira.
well, I said rock and metal, but
Oh, okay, all
that
right, all
is,
right. Rock and metal, rock. I had a huge crush on Alanis Morissette.
that works. Yeah. She's got that sly
So
sexuality to her
I
too.
mean,
I agree.
it's not really right to sexualize
No,
artists,
it's not what we're
but
doing. I'm just saying, but
if yeah,
if you see a girl that you think's fantastically hot, you're just gonna say, "Yeah, I want to hear what she has to say." And people, and they dress like that for a reason. They want the attention, so it's not sexualizing anybody. It's really not. It's just who do you find the most attractive? It could be Alanis Morissette.
I,
Didn't
it was either
Yeah, she's
that
got a.
or Lita. Lita Lita was pretty hot. So
Yeah, yeah,
if you want to go
or
pure rock metal, I
yeah.
I thought Lita was beautiful.
Yeah, it's part of their whole package, man. It's not condescending or anything. So,
Okay, so
no,
that's I'm just
nobody,
I'm just putting that out there. It's
ain't
like
nobody. If anybody gets offended by that, they got an issue. It's like we're not saying that we don't care about them as musicians. We're just saying there's a very good musicians that happen to be quite good looking to look at too. It's part of the package. Some
okay,
people don't make it because they're great
yeah.
singers, but they don't have the looks.
So
That's
yeah,
just what it is.
it's got to be a toss up between Alanis and Lita Ford. So there you go.
Okay, that's
I
fair.
think I had a crush on both of them and pretty hard fanboy going, wow. And a
Yeah.
lot more of it was Lita was a fucking great guitar player, and I just adored Alanis's vocals. So it was kind of that whole, like you said, the whole package.
Yep.
All right. Doobie Brothers or Chicago?
Doobie Brothers, just a little more raw without the. I mean, I liked the brass and all that from Chicago. They had some killer songs. The Doobie Brothers is more of a laid back vibe. Listen to the music and Long Train Running and all that cool stuff. And Michael McDonald's vocals were different, real different, but they were very cool. Yeah, Doobie Brothers for me, 100%.
All right.
What band for you did you initially warm up to after you at first said, no, I'm not a fan? Is there any band like you heard them a couple times, you're like, no, I don't like this so much, but the more you heard it, you were like, yeah, that's not bad, and it kind of creeps up on you. For me, it was like my AC/DC experience and my Nickelback experience, stuff like that.
Damn. Try
If
not to
there
think
isn't,
hard on it.
yeah.
I'm actually gonna go Ginger.
That's what I was hoping you was gonna go. I was like, yeah, maybe they converted one.
Because at first it was like, I don't know about this, but then after having to do that show where I had to listen to the album. Yeah, I'm gonna go Ginger.
Very cool. Well, I like that response. That's my favorite one of the day,
There you go.
probably.
All right, number 20.
Number 20.
Best female artist in rock or metal. Who do you think is the best?
Not a band, just it has to be like a female solo.
Artist.
Well, I would say Tatiana, but I'm trying to think of one that's also an instrument player. So I'm gonna have to think a second here. You know what? Just overall talent, musicianship, and vocals. I'm going Lizzie Hale on this one.
Okay.
She's just incredible. Guitar, piano, vocals. She does it all. Great performer. Yeah, I'll go Lizzie Hale at this moment. So
Okay.
number 20 for you. Who would be your dream guest for this show? The absolute dream you would want on the show with me and you to talk about music. Who would that dream guest be?
Fuck. Uh Sammy Hagar.
Very cool. Yeah, that was what yeah, that matches us perfect. That for both of us. Yeah, I really seriously thought that question. I thought you were gonna go Wolfgang. I really did. And I would have been like, oh, that's cool and all, but you know him better than I do. But Sammy, that's perfect. Sammy would be perfect. So we've tried to get Sammy on the show before, just for the hell of him shouting him out on the
Just
show.
throwing it out. Hey, Sammy Hagar, if you ever see this, come on the show. I think he would be the most fun and laid back person to just kind of shoot the shit with. I might be wrong.
Yeah.
But I kind of get that vibe from him. So yeah, I think that would be a good bucket list guest to have. I mean, there's so many others that I would be like, oh, that would be cool. That would be cool. But I think
millions.
For us to be able to fucking, between the two of us, to be able to, just shoot the shit with Sammy Hagar would be the most fun. Yeah, I really do.
I think my life could end if I could spend a week in Cabo and do remote show with Sammy Hagar and watch his band play and go out drinking with the guy and Michael Anthony and all the other people would show up like Satriani. I mean, that's like a dream that you'll never
Yeah.
see, but it's like that would be enough to where I could drop dead on the beach of Cabo afterwards and be like, okay, I'd be all right with it, you
I,
know.
I I think I could actually say, since I quit drinking, I would probably like to do a couple cocktails with Sam Hagar.
Yeah, I just want a couple shots of tequila and
Yeah,
shoot the
I
shit.
think I could say, all right, I've quit this, but this is one of those special occasions. I think I could probably have a couple with Sammy. So
Yeah.
yeah, that's
Very
it.
cool. Very cool. Yeah, I mean, it was a pretty cool list. A pretty cool list of questions. I think we didn't have any idea what we were going to ask each other, so that makes it organic. And some surprises, both sides. I think from different stuff, but yeah, just get to know us a little bit better. And if you have any questions you want to throw at us as listeners, go ahead, throw them out there. I'll answer everything. I'm pretty transparent. Um, yeah, it's fun. It's fun to ask and get some of these questions answered, and some surprises and some not so surprises. But hey, I enjoyed it. I thought it was fun.
I thought it was fun. Yeah, we'll have to do another. I like the blind questions. It was a pain in the ass coming up with some of them.
Yeah. You had to think a little bit.
I
Yeah.
had to think a little bit, and I wish we could have rapid fired a little bit more. But god damn it, you had some good gotchas on there. I'm like, fuck, come
Yeah,
on,
we
man.
could we could always knock it down to 15 so we don't drag out for the whole 45 minutes or whatever.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
it was still for our first time. We'll take it.
All
It's
right,
only 5 extra minutes. Whatever, 7, whatever. Be all right.
all right, Mikey. I think we better wrap it up. We're running a little bit over today.
Yeah, that's fine.
All right, this is Skeet.
Mushin, Mikey.
See ya.
Peace out, my friends.